I'm Josie Garthwaite with GigaOhm TV, and today on Green Overdrive, we're going to take the new Chevy Volt for a test drive. So here's the Chevy Volt. It's an extended range electric vehicle from General Motors. It's coming out later this year. It has a big old T-shaped battery pack inside, lithium-ion battery cells. It also has a small gas engine that'll kick in after about 40 miles running on electricity. Let's take a look.
This is the famous SAE J1772 standardized coupler. This is what attaches the cord set to the car, and the car has a receptacle. So let's plug it right in. Easy as that. Josie, we recognize this end. This is your standard wall outlet, 120 volt. We have approximately 25 feet of cord, and with a Chevy Volt, each one of these comes standard and is located in the cargo area in the back. When you look at the back of a Chevy Volt, you can see that there's room for golf clubs. The two rear seats actually fold flat. So although I don't think we've officially got the kayak in the vehicle yet, I know we've gotten large musical instruments in the back, and the front passenger seat also folds forward. So you can see, even though the car is a small, compact, sporty car with very good aero characteristics, it has a livable space, if you will, to make it sort of an everyday primary vehicle and meet your lifestyle needs.
And that's given that that's the battery down the middle, right, that makes that bar in between the back seats?
Absolutely right, Josie. The central tunnel is really the location of the battery. It's a very equivalent tunnel to what you'd see in a rear-wheel drive car, and so people are used to that. And then the console itself has a lot of features, everything from various storage space, cubbies, and obviously no car would be complete without at least 4 cup holders. So when this is operational, it shows you where the power flow is coming. So this represents a very similar battery state of charge that you see on your cluster. So you can see
so
that
the
move.
lighter bars here and the darker bars here.
Yep. You will also see, for example, when you would be in a regenerative braking mode, you'd see energy coming from the brake or the wheels back to the battery. Mm-hmm. Now you probably won't have enough energy to give you another bar of electricity, but the intent is that that's how the system works. We use some energy, but we also try to recapture some energy when you have a big 16 kilowatt hour battery.
Made with LG Chem cells, right?
LG Chem cells, the lithium manganese spinel technology, which is a very, very nice chemistry from the perspective of energy and power density plus safety.
Let's drive. Now that it feels like there's a little extra braking when I come around the corner there. What's going on there?
We have a blended regenerative braking system, and we will probably test you in a couple different modes. So when you're comfortable with the course, I'm going to ask you to shift into the low gear position, and then you'll feel the extra brake assist when you coast, and it's really the motor braking that captures a little bit more energy from your driving experience. So whenever you're ready, we can do that.
Okay.
Similarly, we are in normal mode, which is the power mode, if you will. I will put you in sport mode, and the next time we go into the straightaway, I'd like you to give it a little something. Hit it.
Now, sport mode, does that mean you're cutting my efficiency?
Sport mode gives you a little bit more power. Yeah, so inherently, if you use the sport mode aggressively, it affects your electric vehicle range.
So tell me about what am I seeing on this screen here? What are some of the features? And I understand this is still under development. It'll change a bit for the production version.
There's a battery gauge.
And that's over here.
And it's got a green marker.
Right.
It shows how much is left. To the
about
bottom.
a little less than half right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it says 7 miles. We could go this course all day.
We sure could.
So if we click here on this middle screen, we can get some efficiency tips. This wouldn't really help me when I'm on the road. You can see the text is really small. They may still change this for the production version, but it's giving me some ideas about how I could drive in a more efficient way. All right, power off.